Did you know this about your Xbox? You can monitor the performance of your gameplay with an FPS counter, and it's super easy to set up, and is a great feature to make sure that your Xbox is working correctly and also performing to the level that it's promised by the game developers. Of course, one of the best features of the latest generation, both the Xbox Series S and X, is the fact that you can play at 120 frames per second, and it can be confusing whenever you launch into a new title, choosing between fidelity mode, performance mode, and not 100% knowing if it is running at 120 FPS or 60 FPS. Well, thankfully, if we head into our settings and go over to TV and display options, inside of here, we can change simple things that you'll already be aware of, such as resolution and also refresh rate. Now, to check what supported modes are available on your TV, it's worth going into the 4K TV details, and you'll see this box here under playing games called Your TV Setup Supports Native, and that should say either 4K at 120 FPS or maybe slightly different if you're on an Xbox Series S. If there's a green tick here, you can continue with the rest of this video. If not, you may need to change some settings on your TV or buy a new TV that supports 120. Now, as you can see, my Xbox is currently set up to run at 4K Ultra HD at 120 Hz, which means we will be getting the maximum performance from our Xbox Series X. But to make sure that we actually are, let's hop into a game of Fortnite. Now, a lot of AAA titles, because they are ported over from the PC, they do have some advanced graphic settings that you can tweak and control within the main menu. Within Fortnite, for example, we can turn on 120 mode, which by default is turned off. So even though our Xbox is running at 4K 120, Fortnite itself would be capped at 60 Hz. So now that we've enabled this, we also want to scroll down to the bottom and also turn on Show FPS Counter. Now, inside of all of our games on Fortnite, we can monitor in the top right-hand corner exactly what frames per second our Xbox is currently running at, which is great to check the health of your console to make sure that it isn't running at some ridiculously low frames per second and there's an issue with it, but also gives you that confidence that you are maximizing all of the performance goodness from this next-gen machine. Now, Fortnite isn't the only game that supports features like this. Destiny 2, Rainbow Six Siege, and also Call of Duty are all other titles that you can do the exact same thing here within this setup, where you can enable an FPS counter to monitor the performance across all of the different maps and game modes that you may wish to play. I think it's super useful, and a lot of console gamers may not be aware of this because it's really been an exclusive feature for people with gaming PCs over the last few years. Now, of course, this is just a quick and simple setting that you can tweak on your Xbox, but if you want to learn more about how you can set up your console correctly, you should check out this video next and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this.